In a moment, everybody's going to have an opportunity to experience what it's like to be in a circle. It's an experience that connects people. It's an experience that allows you to connect with a part of you in some cases that you hadn't connected with in a while. Because of that, it taps into certain emotions that you may not be prepared to tap into. You may cry. You hopefully will laugh. One thing I want you to walk away understanding is that the circle is not intended to make people have an emotion. It's not intended to make people cry. Because when people laugh, you know, you feel good about laughter. But when people cry, like there's a deep connection that you develop amongst each other when somebody, you know, goes into that one emotion that, let's be honest, a lot of people do not like doing around other people. Crying makes you vulnerable. And that vulnerability is very uncomfortable to many people. And so when people get into a circle and they feel comfortable enough to share that, that emotion that most people are afraid to share, they feel that that's what the circle experience is. And so when they get with their kids, they're like, okay, how many of these kids are going to cry today? In the first circle you do with your students, you may get 5 students to cry. Like 5 students may feel something to where it takes them to a place to where they share that emotion with their peers. But if you don't get those 5 students, don't be like, man, I had a bad circle because they didn't cry. Like that's not the goal of a circle. The goal of a circle is to connect. We share something. We share a moment. We actually have something that we have in common. It's about building that community. You should appreciate that, yes, if students cry within this circle, that means they feel comfortable and secure within this community, and they feel safe. And if they laugh, they feel the same way. They feel comfortable within this community that we've created within this classroom. But if they don't come out crying, don't think that you didn't have a successful circle, because they don't have to cry. And your goal is not for them to cry. But if they cry, it's okay.